and thematically with older Northwest Semitic names like Yadid, beloved, and with the widespread motif of a beloved son given or sacrificed, a story already told in Phoenician and Canaanite religion. Millennia before the Christian Gospels, the Phoenicians had dispersed this myth of the beloved or sacrificed son westward into Greece and Rome, embedding it in temple rites and inscribed on stones and papyri, fragments of which still survive. Yehoshua, later shortened to Yeshua, is the original Hebrew name underlying Jesus, Greek Jesus, Latin Jesus, English Jesus. The continuity of the name and the myth reflects a shared cultural memory, from El, the father god of Canaanite and Phoenician law, mourning a dying son, to Yhwh, sparing Isaac, to the Christian father giving his son. The Phoenician scribes, through their alphabets, trade routes, and temple economy, were the silent transmitters of these stories. They didn't just invent letters, they transmitted the myths that powered civilizations. Christians still unknowingly invoke this continuity today, praying to El Elyon through a son whose name and narrative echo the archetype of the beloved, sacrificed son, a pattern already present thousands of years earlier in the mythology of El and his divine council. In Carthage and Phoenician colonies, the Tophet, an open-air ritual site, was used to burn infants and young children as offerings to Baal, Hammon, and Tanit in hopes of securing rain, crops, and the favor of the gods. These sacrifices were not chaotic savagery, but highly organized, recorded in inscriptions, and even institutionalized into civic life. This brutal reality was later encoded into myth. The idea of a virgin sacrifice, or a beloved son, given for the good of the land, evolved into more metaphorical rituals and narratives. From Isaac's near sacrifice on Mount Moriah to Jesus' crucifixion. The archetype of sacrificing the innocent to renew the earth became a sophisticated theological metaphor, yet its agricultural origins, killed to ensure the harvest, were never forgotten. The Phoenicians, as scribes and mythmakers, didn't just conduct these rites. They codified them into their alphabets and temples, passing on a polished version of the ancient "we must give a virgin for the crops" scheme, wrapped in the language of divine destiny and moral obligation. The Hebrew network perfected the ideological and legal pillar of the triumvirate. The narrative of Exodus and conquest served as a founding myth, uniting tribes under a single god and priesthood. The Levitical priestly class functioned as administrators, jurists, and temple bankers. Their legal code, the Torah, was a governance operating system, embedding contracts, tithes, debt laws, and land tenure rules, consolidating control in the priestly elite. This codification